Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. If you're looking for what I consider to be the best investment opportunities that this world has to offer, click subscribe. I'm going to get these opportunities in front of you. I'm going to give you my opinion. Again, this is just financial education. You guys can do whatever you want with this information, obviously. But today I'm going to go over a uranium update. We're going to look at the charts, and I think something big could be developing if we break through these patterns, if we break to the upside. And I'm going to show you some patterns that have broken, some patterns that are kind of back testing almost, like they broke through. They will probably back test the chart pattern, and then we might see another leg higher here. So let's look at some of the charts. I didn't chart a whole bunch here. I charted some of the major ones to get a good grasp on the uranium update. Again, I'm doing this because we're going straight to the charts here. Because I think we're at a critical point. And again, this is only financial education. So here's URNM. You can see we've got this resistance line and we popped above it higher. And a couple of things that I want to show you. We had a little struggle battle down here. Look, we've got a nice wick on the bottom. This is a hammer. Then we had a bearish engulfing, and then the buyers just took it higher anyway. The volume is not a topping pattern. The volume is a volume distinguished base that we are forming. People are accumulating this like mad. We popped up to the upside here. We're above this chart pattern, the resistance line, I should say. And I think, whether we go sideways or up, wherever we go from here, we don't want to just blow on down, back down. I don't think that's going to happen. But we might back test this. We might come down, touch it, and then go higher. Whatever it looks like. The path of least resistance is higher, and I think it's looking very good. CCJ, this is what we look like on CCJ, coming on up. Most people, if you weren't looking at this, you'd say, well, we broke the uptrend line to the downside. More than likely, we're going to have a pullback. That's probably what maybe Rick Rule and some of these guys were looking at, maybe people who chart. And then all of a sudden, the buyer said, no. We're not going to have any pullbacks here. They threw in a bullish engulfing and marched this thing higher, right back into the chart pattern. So what I'm looking for is a chart pattern break to the upside because the momentum's coming from the bottom up. I want to see if this thing breaks to the upside for CCJ. That's what we're looking for. GoviAx Uranium, we've got the chart pattern coming down, broke to the upside, so that looks good. That's one of my favorite ones. Again, if you look at a big long-term perspective, I did some charting that I'll release tomorrow from a long-term perspective. We break this 31 cent area, 32 cent area up here. We break through this. This thing's going to be a huge cup and handle pattern. This is the cup and this is the handle that's developing right here. So I buy at the bottom of these handle portions right here, and I've been loading into GoviAx. That's one of my favorite companies to be buying right now because of the pattern. It hasn't broken out. Oh, here it is. I have it right here. So this is the lead in, this is the cup, and then we're forming this handle. We broke to the upside of this pattern here. You can see how it all was congested here. And we broke up. We may even come back a little bit, and that's fine. It doesn't matter. And then we're going to come up and probably get stuck a little bit at about 30, 31 cents, somewhere in that range up here. We may or may not kind of pause for a little bit and then break through this. This projected price on a logarithmic chart here would go from 6 cents to 30 cents. So that's 24 cents. And then you'd go all the way up. And on a logarithmic, maybe it's way up there. I don't know the exact pricing here. It's a lot more than where we're at today. So that one's looking fantastic. And that's one that I'm accumulating. Laramide, another one that I'm accumulating. And I'll show you why I'm accumulating this one. We've got the uptrend line here. We're kind of, moving up in this pattern. We hit some resistance in here. And if you look back at a very long-term perspective, the resistance line goes right through here. It's a big resistance line. And you can see bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing. So I was like, crap, we're probably going to pull back here. We came back and we put a bullish engulfing right there and then the small little down days. I'm like, ooh, this is going to get interesting. We're probably in an uptrend. Big move up, small pullback. I'm like, ooh, we're going to go for it. Big up, small pullback, bullish engulfing. I think we're going to go for it. We're going to try breaking out here. we could potentially have a pretty big move. So I bought some laramide right here before the move, before the break. I'm anticipating a move to the upside. And we saw North Shore Global Uranium break to the upside, and that's probably going to backtest. So we could see these guys start to move. UEC's in the same position. We've got a lot of resistance in here. You can see these wicks at the top, a little wick at the top, little wick at the top. It's trying to break through this resistance area. I'm hopeful because we've got some good momentum before it. Notice that we've got big up days and small down days like this. See that pattern? It's just a matter of time. Hopefully we can get through here. Maybe we have another little down day right here, or maybe we kind of come up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The path is unknown, but this thing's putting in a pattern here that has me excited and interested at the same time. Here is Deep Yellow, one of my favorites, one that I overweighted back in the day. Coming on up, coming in this pattern, pop to the upside, another upside or another up move. We have a massive line coming through here at about 60 cents-ish. I think if we can get to like 70 cents, we get above this. If we get to like 70.725, this is going to be a big move. We broke through that resistance line that a lot of buyers and sellers are at. So this one has me very excited and interested as well. And I added to Deep Yellow. Here's NextGen Energy. And what we see here, we've got a channel. This is a big breakout. We broke out from a large downtrend line back here, coming on up. And we got in this channel since February. So we're going to this channel. We broke to the upside. We was going to pull on back, and it was like, no. We're gonna force this thing out of the channel. So we're outside of the channel right now, and I think it even ended higher than this because I did it at 135. So this one looks fantastic. You're probably going to see NextGen Energy potentially run to the upside for a good while, almost like a break like this, and it kind of runs up like this. So that's a big move. We've got Fission. Now, Fission Uranium, I drew it here. I didn't draw it at the top. We have another resistance here at this top here as well. You can see that we came up and kind of came back. But the majority of the resistance, I would say, is in here. If you can see all these buyers and sellers everywhere through here. So we wanted to clear that, and we did. We cleared that, and we're above that support area. And now it's just up to the buyers. If the buyers want to push this higher, I don't see a reason why they can't do that. And what I see is a bullish engulfing here. We came on up, came back, bullish engulfing here, bullish engulfing here. I'm like, ooh, this is going to go higher. Boom, boom, boom. Bullish engulfing here. Came up, bullish engulfing there. I mean, guys, we're throwing bullish engulfings on this like it's nothing. So I think we're going to probably see this head higher. Encore Energy, this thing is strong like bull, man. I was lucky enough to overweight this way back, somewhere in here, or maybe it was down. It was in October. Been riding this thing higher, and what we're doing is we're putting in a gigantic pennant formation. We're coiling up here quite substantially. Coiling up, and I think we actually broke above 115. I think we were at like 118, 119, something like that today. This thing looks absolutely strong. This is a bullita here, guys. This is a bull and a cheetah added together. Because if we can clear through this area, remember when I was talking about the big long-term perspective on Encore Energy, there isn't too much resistance up here. So this one you might see a big move out of. So I'm very excited about Encore Energy and the potential it has right here. Bannerman broke to the upside. Usually you do like a back test, and it kind of did that already. It did it all in one day. It went back test, and there was like, nope, too many buyers coming back up. This is a very strong base it's forming with all this volume down here. The volume is telling us volumes about the uranium sector. People are piling into this sector. They know what's going on. And since we were first on this channel, or at least maybe not first, we were buying in this October-November timeframe, and we've been cost averaging in because we know what we're doing. We're seeing chart patterns like this. We know what we're doing. We're cost averaging in. We're getting our shares. We're holding on. Now it's just a matter of being patient and letting the buyers run with this. Here's Purepoint. Now, Purepoint, this thing is getting, this is massive here as well. These guys, these opportunities are ridiculous. God. So we've got this downtrend. It broke that right here, broke it, came on up, and we got to break this guy right here. It's probably 13, 14 cents. I don't know, wherever it's at. We break through this thing. I think we get out of this kind of congestion area down here. Look at the volume. The volume's coming in. It is accumulating. I think it's just a matter of time before this thing gets through this congestion area. And these big patterns, this is a massive pattern. All these patterns that I'm showing you, they're big. And again, big chart patterns change lives. I created this channel not only for me to force myself to chart these things out, to continue to be on top of everything. It forces me to be a better investor. It forces me. And what it does is it provides you guys opportunities. You'll be able to see this stuff. And what I want you to do, and this is education only, this isn't advice, is get your companies that you really like, whatever they are, put a little bit of money in them and just hold on. If you hold on, I think they will change your life. And I want to change your life for the better. And if you guys can do this, I think it's an incredible opportunity that you'll only see this probably once in your lifetime. I'm taking advantage of it. I've really loaded in. I'm very overweight uranium right now. And now I'm just waiting. I've got my companies, all these companies that you see up here. I own all of them. I own even a bunch more than this. I just kind of, to sum up the entire sector here. And again, all of your guys' companies, they're all doing well. They're all showing patterns like this, whether it be Forcis, Foreign Metals, Denison Mines, UU Energy Fuels, all of them. They're all forming these patterns. So don't feel like you're left out if I didn't chart your company. It's coming. I've cost averaged in. I even put more on it in the tips of these patterns, and I'm ready to go. Are you guys ready to go? Put in the comment section what you guys think, what you guys are looking at buying, or what you've purchased. Put it in the comment section. I want to know what you guys are holding. What I purchased recently was Laramide. I purchased Goviax Uranium. I did a little bit in Foreign Energy Metals. I also did, I feel like, Deep Yellow. I feel like I'm leaving one out too. But I've been cost averaging in, getting my shares, and I'm holding on for this ride, baby. I'm excited here. This summer could be a very good summer for everybody, myself and everyone on the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this content, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.